My name is Linda.
My name is Olivia.
My name is Brittany.
Ryan is Mom.
All right, and my name is Brian Hutton. So thank you guys for listening to my speech, and today I'm going to be talking about how my grandfather came to own the Ranch of Lonesome Dove, and why it holds a lot of personal relevance to me and to my family. I guess the first thing I would like to say is that my grandfather is pretty much a self-made man, and he took a lot of pride in the outcomes that he helped create for himself, and throughout his life, he overcame a lot of burdens and obstacles that presented themselves along the way, namely having his first child at the age of 16. He was unable to originally serve in the military when he attempted to volunteer, but was later drafted in the years of 1968 and 1970. And he had multiple previous business ventures that ended up filing for bankruptcy, including working for a single airliner company by the name of Braniff 3 separate times. The embodiment of my grandfather's self-made image was his coming to own a property by the name of the Ranch of Lonesome Dove. The ranch that my grandfather owned with his previous co-workers that he met over the years from Braniff was a very significant part of my childhood and for my family in general. He came to own the ranch in the year of 1991, and he and his friends owned it up until the year of 2004. The people who he owned and operated it with were Willie, Peggy, Joyce, Roland, and his wife Linda, who is also in this video. Both of his kids also worked at the ranch during the time that they owned and operated it. My father and my aunt both spent a lot of time working there on their own. The ranch was used primarily as a celebration point where it hosted parties, weddings, and other just random get-togethers where people would come together, have a good time, and over the years I grew to have a great appreciation for all the things and the time that I spent there with my family and a bunch of other random people. They decided to finally sell the ranch after my grandfather suffered a heart attack, at which time they decided that they would split the proceeds and they would all retire. In conclusion, the ranch had a lot of significance to me personally, and I believe to just about every member of my family, whether it was a significant portion of their childhood or something that they had a lot of pride and stock in just because it was something that they helped create with their own hands. And I believe that one day I would like to find a way to repurchase the land and maybe make it my own. And primarily because it holds a lot of significance to me personally, and it's something that I've always kind of wanted to do since I knew that it was no longer going to be ours. I would like to thank you guys for listening to my speech, and that'll be it. Thanks so much.